touched my hand, said time won't wait, then left a note beside your plate. Same time next week, same old view. And I whispered I'd never stop loving you. I was raised on dust and diesel, Daddy's boots and Mama's grace, Sunday prayers and Friday barrooms, living slow in a fast-paced place. She came around one Texas evening with a smile like summer rain. I gave her my last name and a six string. She gave me love and then the pain. Now it's just back roads and broken hearts, old guitar and midnight stars. I play the blues on my front porch swing, singing songs about what love brings. She's gone, but the memories start on these back roads and broken hearts. Fence posts lean like my spirit, tire tracks fade like her perfume. Every mile's a ghost I'm driving past in this beat-up Ford of gloom. Now it's just back roads and broken hearts, whiskey nights and faded charts. I write the truth with a trembling hand of a boy who lost where he used to stand. She's gone, but I still play my part on these back roads and broken hearts. If I saw her now, would I say a word or tip my hat and let it burn? Some things are better left unsaid, but they still play loud in my head. Still it's back roads, broken hearts, rainy nights and old spare parts, a voice that cracks, a soul that sings, of a love that flew without her wings. She's gone, but I can't restart, so I roam these back roads and broken hearts. She rides the bulls with fire in her eyes, a rodeo queen chasing the prize. With every fall, she rises again, her spirit strong, never giving in. Rodeo queen with the wind in your hair, chase your dreams without a care. You're the heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Rodeo queen, you'll always be. She's got a heart as wild as a rodeo ring, and when she smiles, the crowd starts to sing. Through the dust and the pain, she never looks back. She's got the fight, and she's on the attack. Rodeo queen with the wind in your hair, you chase your dreams without a care. You're the heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Rodeo queen, you'll always be. Rodeo queen with the wind in your hair, you chase your dreams without a care. You're the heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Rodeo queen, you'll always be. I've worn these boots through miles of dust, walked this earth and learned to trust. The road is calling, I can't stay still. There's a new path waiting on the hill. Old boots, new roads, and a heart that's free, chasing the horizon. Just you and me, we'll make our way through the thick and thin. With old boots, new roads, we'll begin again. The town behind us is fading fast, but the future's bright and the past can't last. We'll walk together, hand in hand, on these new roads across this land. Old boots, new roads, and a heart that's free, chasing the horizon. Just you and me, we'll make our way through the thick and thin. With old boots, new roads, we'll begin again. Beneath the sky, fading gold, we swore we'd never part. Your hand pressed soft against my chest, a vow within my heart. Always your promise, always true, guides me through the dark. Even when the world feels torn, Seasons change and rivers flow, but this I know is right. Your voice becomes my compass now for every stormy night. Always your promise, always true, guides me through the dark. Even when the world feels torn, I feel you near my heart. Your promise, always true, guides me through the dark. Even when the world feels torn, I feel you near my heart. Brings me back to moments shared. Soft breezes on the plain carry whispers of your name. In each gust my heart recalls the love that still remains. Flowers bow beneath the sky, echoes of our lullaby. Though miles lie between your hand and mine, I feel you in the morning shine. Soft breezes on the plain carry whispers of your name. In each gust my heart recalls the love that still remains. The road calls to me, and I can't turn back. I've got a heart that's on the track. With every mile I leave behind, but the road's always calling, pulling my mind. The heart of the road, it's in my soul. It's where I go when I lose control. I'll keep driving no matter the cost. For the heart of the road, I'll never be lost. The towns fade away, but the road's still here. Through the dust and the rain, I persevere. With every turn, I'm closer to me, and the road's the only place I'm free. The heart of the road, it's in my soul. It's where I go when I lose control. I'll keep driving no matter the cost. For the heart of the road, I'll never be lost. Coffee brew and screen door swings. Sunlight wraps around simple things. The river hums a lazy tune. Birds are slow dancing with June. Sunday in the valley, soft and slow. Nothing but time and a breeze so kind. Heart at peace and love on my mind. Grandma's pie, the church bell rings. Laughter echoes from tire swings.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Norway Chess. My name is Wouter Big, I'm the producer here for Norway Chess, and I'm here with my good friend David Howell. David, we've been having some fun on the countdown clock. We've been putting your name a little bit, sadly, with David Howell, but it's just a bit, right?
Big man, it's gone too far. I've got to say it's been a bit hurtful. Like, even my mum's called me up in tears, just upset about the words you've been writing about me. Like, it's got to stop.
Are you serious?
I'm serious. I can't do it anymore.
Welcome to Norway Chess.
For the first time in 13 years, Norway Chess moved from Stavanger to Oslo, bringing the biggest stars in the game into the heart of the capital. Over the next week, the world's best chess players attempt to keep their nerves together while the rest of us pretend we understand the engine evaluations.
I didn't like this not play F4. Oh, the bar drops though.
This year's lineup is ridiculous. Magnus returns once again and faces challengers like Gukesh de Morashu, Vincent Keimer, Wesley So, and Alireza Farusha. Every single round looks like a world championship match that accidentally wandered into another tournament.
He's feeling the nerves now, Vincent Keimer.
The women's event is just as fierce, with Zhu Xing'er, Zhu Wenjun, Hampi Knero and Anna Moosjuk all ready to fight for every point like it's personal. But here's the thing that makes Norway Chess different from any other event on the calendar: there are no peaceful draws. If the classical game ends tied, the players go straight into Armageddon. One game, one winner, maximum stress. After last year, we know exactly how intense this tournament can get.
Oh my god!
So get comfortable, the clocks are ticking, the evil bar is about to go insane. Norway Chess starts right now.
We are back in the beating heart of Oslo with the stunning harbour gleaming in the northern sun. But we are tearing our eyes away from this, quite frankly, picture-perfect view and turning our focus right next door to the iconic Dakeman Library. It's gonna be epic there in the playing hall. Welcome to the utter chaos of day 4 of Norway Chess and Norway Chess Women. I'm your host, International Master Ivanka Hauska, and I'm here with the absolute dream team of International Master Tanya Sajdev, Grandmaster, I'm saying budding Oscar Award winner, David Howell. Now, David, gotta ask, are you calm?
I might need a bit of time, Ivanka. Like, Bick did me dirty, but just kidding. I love him. We're best friends, really, and yeah, it's all just part of the fun here at Norway Chess.
Yeah, it's an incredibly exciting day ahead. So much hype, huh?
I just love it. I don't think we could have set that up better. I was about to ask you, I mean, how did they manage to get you back on the desk, David Howell?
I mean, I'd be living on the streets if it wasn't for the commentary, so yeah, they couldn't tear me away, no matter what they say.
We'll bring on the muffins for later, but right. But David, honestly, so much to look forward to. The treats continue on the chessboard as well, right? We've been treated to incredible action here at the Bjorvika Library. I mean, Ivanka, we had one decisive result yesterday, and you could write books to fill up the Bjorvika just on that one game.
Exactly. It was a white knuckle ride, and there were also 5 Armageddons to boot. Here's day 3's recap.
You and I.
Bishop F3 coming in next, forcing Gukesh to give up the rook, and now Gukesh has completely lost the rook, stops the pawn from promoting, and Ali Reza needs only a draw.
And Gukesh now in panic mode.
A draw enough for Fallujah. Remember, everyone, it's Armageddon. A draw is enough, and Gukesh resigns.
I have one disadvantage. I'm playing left hand, left clock with black. So that doesn't help, but yeah, it's nice. Yeah, but
If knight takes pawn, maybe white can play rook takes on h6. Swing the queen across to b2, and when that's blocked by the bishop, swing the other way, and it's on the board. Humpy can win on the spot with rook takes pawn, check, sacrifice to deliver mate. This is
She's about to miss it.
No!
She misses it.
Yeah, she's about to pick up the knight. She's about to pick up the whole point. Anna Moosjuk is, and we resign.
That's it.
Yeah, I just played some random stuff. It was like a roller coaster, like always.
Magnus just... Whoa, he got g3, but this...
Magnus.
Oh my
God,
goodness!
now c6.
And Prag misses it. Prag could have just played rook to g8, covered the g-file. Magnus now needs to push his pawn. It's a massive pawn race. Magnus gets back his king.
And that's a blunder. Just queen the pawn, Pragnananda.
He resigns! Wow!
I lost control and I was not happy. It was a long time. Yeah, somehow things turned around.
Oh, will she go? Oh, she does.
She does.
You take that pawn, the black king steps forward, one more set of pawns off the board.
And it's no longer winning. This position is a draw. Zhu Wenjun let a golden opportunity slip.
I was very lucky to make a draw.
This is the best that Vincent can do with the position, but this one, it is a killer. Threat of rook takes pawn.
And there we go, Vincent resigns.
Yeah, not a good game. I think Karlov was winning at a quite pleasant position. Of course, it was complicated, but then somewhere I lost track. He got too much play, and my position was very bad. So I just tried to do something. But obviously, he had too much time in 2 out of 5 positions, and there was nothing left to do.
It was a day filled with Armageddons and a lot of adventure, but we are setting up for a new start, a new day, round 4, and we have the hotly anticipated clash of Gukesh against Magnus Carlsen. Now, Tanya, talk about Gukesh.
I mean, where do I start about what we have in front of us? The most viral moment for chess in a very long time happened in 2025. The table smash at Norway Chess. Gukesh, world champion, taking on the world number 1 today. It's going to be all eyes on Gukesh versus Magnus. We all know the form that Gukesh has had over the last year and a half, how much he struggled. Coming into this tournament, it felt like you could see glimmers of the old Gukesh. You could see signs of him making that comeback. He's shown incredible resilience, but he's still not found his complete flow yet. But he's playing against a Magnus who's lost 2 classical games. He's playing against a Magnus who's absolutely wounded on his home turf right now. And the big question is, does Magnus bite back or does Gukesh bounce on that momentum? I think this is a huge game. Gukesh playing with white. He's going to try to go all out against Magnus Carlsen. I don't know what happens today, but I'll point out one thing, that Magnus Carlsen hasn't lost 2 classical games in Norway Chess since 2015.
And David, how is Magnus going to recover from such a start?
Yeah, it's going to be difficult. He looks in good spirits. The Magnus that we know from the last 15 years, the world number 1, he gets angry. He tries everything to bounce back. He goes for the wins. But objectively, maybe it's time to stop the bleeding. Maybe a draw in the classical would be a good result for him. Take it down again.
And I just want to add to that, if Gukesh with the white pieces is able to avoid that draw and get things done in the classical, that might just be the confidence boost that Gukesh needs as the world champion going ahead into what the year has in store for him. Let's not forget, very recently, Magnus very openly has criticized Gukesh, saying that his weaknesses are incredibly obvious. And Gukesh is very aware of these things. So I feel like he's very motivated today for this match. A lot of history between these two. Of course, Gukesh has tremendous respect for Magnus, but maybe not over the board.
Yeah, you have a good point there, Tanya. There's been a lot of criticism about Gukesh, a lot of people questioning his place since he became world champion. This would be a golden opportunity to silence his critics.
Yeah, it's all about the style of game. Like, if Gukesh can get a position where he can calculate, make it tactical, go for Magnus, then he's got great chances. He cannot allow what happened last year, where he was getting slowly, positionally squeezed, outplayed. Yes, it was a big turnaround. Yes, the table smash, but until then, he was totally outclassed. So Gukesh, I think he needs to play on the front foot. The opening's going to dictate a lot. And yeah, if Gukesh can outplay Magnus and win, that would be a total year changer for him.
Absolutely, and I think exactly what David said is what Pragnananda showed yesterday in his opening preparation. The way he handled it, how he dragged Magnus into those battles where there are opportunities for both sides to go wrong. I mean, that game was a swing of fortunes, right? There were so many turnarounds, and in the end, Prag was tactically incredibly aware to take advantage of that one blunder. And I think Gukesh has to show that same kind of fighting spirit today if he has to have any chance against the wounded Magnus, who's definitely going to be looking to biting back hard. We've got Prag in front of us as well. I really loved Jovanka when he joined us yesterday, how he didn't let the win get to his head.
No, he was very humble about it. He said it wasn't a game to celebrate, and he was going to be focusing on today's game, where he's playing black against Vincent Keimer.
This is going to be interesting. We talked about momentum, how it can be huge beating Magnus. There's always a bit of a celebration afterwards, but Prag, keeping it professional. Big game for him. Big game for Vincent, who I'm going to say has struggled so far this tournament. Looks maybe not as energetic as he has done the last few months. Vincent losing all 3 Armageddons he's played so far. We see Prag getting checked here, checked off the board. We'll see some checkmates on the board later. And yeah, it's going to be fascinating today. Feels like a big round just before the rest day.
It absolutely is a big round. We have some epic matchups. Ali Reza Brujja, tournament leader, he plays black against Wesley. So obviously they played each other many, many times. But are we seeing a new chair for Ali Reza? I don't see him having his leg extended anymore.
We would have to get a confirmation on that, but I mean, his chess has been as impressive as his posture has in this tournament. I have a conspiracy theory. I think when you put your leg up, I wonder if the blood rushes to your head and makes you that much faster. By the way, Jovanka, there you have it.
Still, he's found a winning formula, right? It sets the tone. He looks like he is the king of the playing hall, and he's playing like that. Yesterday, winning an Armageddon against Gukesh. But Wesley is also now kind of working himself into form, having won his last 2 Armageddons.
Yeah, Wesley's looked quietly confident, I would say. The lifetime score between these two is 2-2 in terms of decisive games, a bunch of draws as well. This one's going to be tough. Furusha does get a second black. If Wesley, talking about styles, if Wesley can get it maybe more positional, slower, is able to pin down Furusha on the defensive, then he might have chances. But another huge game, this time in Norway Chess Women, where it's been a kind of differing tale for these two players. One looks bang in form, the other hasn't been quite at her best yet.
No, and Bisa Salbeva currently leading the tournament by 1 point. But that lead was chipped away yesterday when she lost in an Armageddon to Divya Deshmukh. Whereas Ju Wenjun, 3 draws in the Classical, but 3 losses in Armageddon.
And yesterday was an absolute shocker by the women's world champion. In that end game, up a pawn, it felt like it would be child's play for a player of Wenjun's level to convert that, but instead a big mistake. And it was Jujina who took that point away. I mean, some players have really struggled with the Armageddon case, while others have really flourished in it. And I think Vincent Keimer is one of them in Norway Chess, losing 3 of his Armageddons. Wenjun so far, the Armageddon queen, hasn't really managed to do that in her side of the tournament as well. A huge favorite, but right now at the bottom of the leaderboard.
Bottom of the leaderboard, she will be wanting to find her momentum. Players no one is talking to their opponents. Everyone is just simply looking away, getting ready.
Not even talking, there's no eye contact either.
The handshake though, and we are off. There we see first move from Gukesh. It's a queen's pawn opening, d4.
Okay. And eventually the middle game went Magnus's favour before the big turnaround at the end. This time d4. Of course, the top players, they can serve with both hands. They can serve in any direction. e4, d4, c4. They play them all. But Magnus, what has he got in store here? Will it be a Queen's Gambit decline? Will it be King's Indian, which he has been known to do in must-win situations? Big moment already pausing Magnus.
And he does make the decision to start with the Queen's pawn after almost a minute of think, over a minute of think against Gukesh's first move. Gukesh ready with his c-pawn going ahead. I think so much of it depends on Magnus's psychological status, mind state right now after those 2 classical losses. How's he feeling? Does he want to just take it to Armageddon, fight it on that? By the way, we are seeing the Queen's Gambit decline unfold currently as Magnus takes a look on the other boards. Magnus is not only fighting Gukesh, he's fighting himself as well today.
Yeah, and Gukesh playing like he's learnt the lesson from day 1 when Alireza Furusha opened like this against Magnus. Now Magnus in that game played h6. We'll be seeing a6, knight f6 into the mainstream, knight f6.
Knight f6, and this is the Queen's Gambit decline. I've got to say, there's been 4 Queen's Gambit declines today out of 6 games here at Norway Chess. It's been the opening of 2026 so far. The candidates tournament, everyone was just playing the Queen's Gambit declined. Here in Norway Chess, that trend continues. This position has actually been reached over on other boards as well. It's also on the board between Humpy Finaru and Zujina. It's also on the board, or at least a similar position was on the board between Wesley So and Alireza Furusha. We see capture in the center.
The soft glow of the moon painted your face.
Now this is going to be interesting. I think if the structure is static, fixed, then Magnus should be happy with the outcome of the opening. He likes those types of positions.
And I wonder if part of Gukesh's opening strategy was that he was prepared against Magnus's 8-6, a6 lines and was hoping for it. And I think Magnus somewhere realized that, which is why Gukesh chose the Queen's pawn opening and decided to switch it up from what he's done earlier in Norway Chess this year and took the knight out. But Gukesh ready with his response. This is not something that could really take Magnus by surprise. It's still the main move in this position for white to pin that knight with a direct threat. You take it, d5 is tender. Magnus counterpins the white knight, and it relies on that if the white queen gives a check, the knight will come out, defend the bishop. We're in Ragozin territory.
There will be a direct transition to the Ragozin if white's knight comes out to f3 now. A bunch of other choices. For example. This does tend to lead to potentially chaotic lines, because black often does want to push h6, kick the bishop h6, kick the bishop back, push more pawns, g5, knight into e4. Don't know if Magnus is going to try to bait Gukesh into those complications. Gukesh looking away. Probably didn't expect this today, but for sure at some point he studied this exact position.
In fact, I think I've seen him play this type of position from the black side as well, because it's a very dynamic opening choice. And it's very interesting as well, this is Rogozin choice, because I saw a lot of Queen's Pawn openings this particular round, and I was thinking, how many Carlsbad structures will we get? Well, the answer is maybe not as many as I initially thought. I thought there might be 4.
But it's really been fascinating how many of those we've had throughout Norway Chess and Norway Chess Women this year. I mean, every round we get a couple of them. It looks like it's quite a solid opening at the top level, so highly recommended by them. And this one as well, if the c-pawn moves to c6, the e-pawn moves to e3, we'll see that again on this. And Gukesh looks like he's half surprised by Magnus' idea of going for the Rogozin here.
Maybe he's meditating or thinking about his birthday tomorrow, Gukesh. Who knows, but more likely trying to recall some opening night theory here, some opening nights.
Would be a great birthday gift though, one more time. And I'm just wondering, and David, maybe you can give us some insights on this. You know, Magnus, with the way he's had his tournament, how much time would he have spent preparing for this game, knowing that it's going to be all eyes on Gukesh versus Magnus? If I had to take a guess, not much.
Yeah, with Magnus, I think it tends to be either a lot or nothing at all. Often he prioritizes freshness, tries to take his mind off things, try to save the mental energy, the physical energy, everything for the board. But this opening hints at the fact that Magnus might be going for some theory, maybe trying to provoke Gukesh. Sometimes the way to recover is to actually look at a bit more chess, take your mind off what happened yesterday. So I'm going to say non-committal, either a lot or none at all.
Nothing in the middle.
Nothing in the middle.
Well, you've heard it here first. Let's go to our bird's eye view and let's have a look at all of our QGDs and so on. Can we start with Wesley So against Ali Reza Firouzja, because White has just pushed the f1 off the board, and it's a double-edged move. You know, it could be signifying expansion on the king side. It could also be meaning something more ambitious in the center.
Very interesting, because the Carlsbad structure, pure Carlsbad, would be the pawn staying on f2 for a long time. And I think you're right, you reckon we will get 4 of those, or kind of 4 of those. But pawn on f3 very early. Just a quick backtrack as well, because there was an interesting moment. Just to take us all the way home, sorry for the opening nerd tangent. But we get to the Queen's Gambit decline, the exact same position as Magnus had against Gukesh by a different move order. And now, after the exchange, bishop e5 instead, bishop e4. Firouzja plays the older, the more traditional c6. Still setting up a pawn chain. And this is interesting to me because I'm not a huge expert in this, but after e3, h6, normally they, without fail, go back to h4, bishop to f4. To my eyes, it just looks like a free move. You've given black h6, you've wasted time with bishop g5, bishop back to f4. I think players are doing this because when a knight gets to e5 in future, it's harder for black to ever achieve f6 due to some weaknesses on the g6 square. But yeah, I could be wrong. There could be other reasons. Bishop f5 tries to take advantage. I mean, let's try and understand, like, why is White wasting tempo?
So a lot of times in the Queen's Gambit decline, White has this idea of going long castle and getting positions with opposite side castling in the middle game, right? And then h6 proves to be a hook. What surprises me is that Wesley's made his intentions really clear with f3, that firstly he's going to plant his knight on e2, and very likely we might see a queenside castle with g4 coming in, and using the idea of g4, g5 just exploding on the right flank as early as possible. It does look like prep, 1 hour 58 minutes on the clock, the speed with which Wesley's played as well. David, I'm predicting that this one goes full throttle with the g-pawn advancing early on. I don't see e4 happening too soon here. It's a more middle game idea once your pieces are developed and you've got the rooks in the center. But I think f3 is getting more aggressive.
It's fascinating, like the way that they've taken the Queen's Gambit decline, taken these Carlsbad structures just in the last few months alone, and everyone's got their own twist, their own take on it. Like h4, g4, all of that. It makes sense once we see it, but it is a high-risk strategy, I would say.
A very high-risk strategy. It also borrows from ideas, you know, where black goes bishop to e7 first, and bishop to d6, which is really a nice move. But David, can we just retreat the move once and put the knight on d7? Because I really wanted to show you one kind of cool point about going g4 and h4. So you go g4, bishop h7, h4, queen comes out to b6, and you can defend that pawn by going rook h2. Like, when did you see that?
That's very nice. That is a very cool maneuver. Just total clearance
Yeah.
on the board. And suddenly the g5 huge threat. I was also going to say, Apakah, like maybe after, I'm not sure exactly works here, but like let's say black spends a move, white breaks with g5. There are always ideas. I don't think it quite works here, but like bishop c2 that I've seen before, attacking the white queen, attacking the rook. Probably white has many ways to an advantage here, but yeah, I mean taking here, and this could get crazy. This type of position, maybe the queen swings across against the rook, against the knight. This is the type of thing we could have seen, but bishop d6. Alireza trying to get pieces on the board, but the question is not yet. Or does he take this position out?
Well, I'd love to see a g4 on the board so early on. So this is going to be a fight, and I was going to say that this is stylistically such a clash. You've got an extremely solid Wesley playing from white and an extremely volatile Alireza playing with the black pieces. But it looks like Wesley's the one who's bringing on the fight on the board with his opening choice right now. He's not trying to get his classical vintage positional Wesley battles. So I love that. To start with, means a lot of fun for everyone watching and for us. David, whether he takes on f4 or retreats, I think both very attractive options. I would be more tempted to look at what happens with bishop takes bishop, simply aiming at destroying white's pawn formation in the center. I feel like that has to be a line that you need to know what you're doing, but he decides to retreat with the bishop instead. How do you explain that?
Yeah, I think it's just a question of being a bit scared of preparation, mainly, but let's just jump in and show, because I was also curious. The first move I would look at is to take this bishop, but maybe the dilemma now of where to put black's piece is just too difficult. If it goes home, it feels like wasted time. If it goes back to h7, maybe the difference is that f5 shuts in this bishop for the near future. Maybe it can break out with g6, but yeah, he doesn't want to find out. And look at this, king to f2. Wesley So in a really aggressive mood today. Nice to see it. I love when Wesley feels the courage and seizes the moment, plays risky chess like this.
He's not using any time either, which is sending the signal to Alireza. I am in preparation. I have seen this position before, and I've analyzed it with the engines.
And I'm also just checking what you're just mentioning right now. There's actually just one game that I have on my database played by Grandmaster Alexei Serrana with the move g4, so it's already a very fresh position. And in that game, bishop retreated to g6. Alireza going all the way back to h7. It's already a new position, a new game right now. But it looks like Wesley was prepared, because king f2 is not something that you just blitz out over the board if it's not something you've seen back at home. And Alireza is in full Wesley preparation territory currently. It's such a strange move, right? Your pieces have not developed. You feel your king is safest there. You need to get your bishop out next, the knight out next. I mean, don't try this at home is the only thing I can think of.
Right, but it only works, I'm going to say, because there's no tension between the pawns in the center. You cannot do this, for instance, if, say, black has a challenge with c5 or there's some kind of confrontation with e5 happening. You get away with it because the pawns are standing still and the king has that safety square on f2. And I gotta say, the questions are now all on Alireza, because where is he going to put the king? Evie Castle's king side is going to be h4, g5, and Wesley's going to be a very happy customer. And I also wanted to point out that you can go bishop d3 as well, grab even more space with those exchanges, go knight to e2 to connect the rooks, and it just feels like white's play is just flowing.
Best bomb cloud I've ever seen. Like, why put your king in e2 when you could put it on f2 if you're not getting in the way of your own pieces? And he's borrowing some ideas from the Jabava London as well. Like, this is a very typical idea in the Jabava London, where there would be pawns on c2 and e6 most likely, but you just push the kingside pawns and keep the center closed, hope to gain space as much as possible.
If I had to predict how this game would develop, with seeing this king on f2 and trying to draw out of some pattern recognitions from some other openings, I would believe that Wesley at some point brings out his knight via e2 and g2, plants his queen on d2, gets the bishop out of the way, maybe trades, maybe doesn't, I'm not convinced with that, and then plants the rooks in the center, looking for that e4 break at the right time, or then deciding to go h4, g5. Alireza on the other side. If I had to bet, I'd say he goes longside castle. He gets the queen out of the way, the knight out of the way, puts the king on the left side, and that's where he's going to be feeling safe. And then question, Wesley, have you overextended on the right flank?
Yeah, while Alireza is in a difficult position, it seems like he's been chilling a lot throughout the event.
Said we love until the stars fade from the sky.
We're with the classic today. I'm speechless. That was just brilliant. Love it.
Why was there a flying ding in the video?
Who knows? But that's real footage from the last 48 hours.
Of course it is. No one's questioning that. That's exactly what Alreza's been up to here.
Exactly. I just love the way he just traversed the world from Singapore into outer space and all the world. Just chilling.
Imagine Alireza going into round 4 with a full 3-point lead. That's an entire profit from team lead here at Norway Chess with an injured ankle. Imagine how strong he is when he's healthy.
No matter the storms, no matter the rain.
But in the meantime, prediction correct. The queen steps out of the way for Alireza. This shows a man in form, a man who's super chilled.
Till the stars
If you're hit by such a big surprise, he gets
always stay.
Not surprised.
Magnus normally we say it's cool, just because of the whole Nordic connection, Norse god. But Magnus might actually be Hulk if we take last year's tournament into account with the old smash. Mr. X, yes, Charles Xavier with the
That's
wheelchair.
X-Men though.
That's still Marvel. Still Marvel.
I was thinking that, you could pass the mantle and become Thor if you're Alireza with a hammer in his hand, just smashing it down every game. Or wait, one more idea. How about this theory that he's actually Thanos collecting points like the Infinity Stones?
I like it. Creative, Tanya. I still think Professor X.
Okay, Professor X it is.
Your eyes like the sunrise. Well, yes, chat. Please do tell us who you think Alireza is in terms of the Marvel Universe. Going back to our bird's eye view, I'd like to direct us, if you guys can indulge me, into our Queen's Gambit decline formations. And I'd like to just have a look at the game between Bisa Salveva and Ju Wen-jun. Ju Wen-jun, reigning 5-time Women's World Champion, not finding her stride in this event. Disappointing performances in the Armageddon. Bisa Salveva, she's leading by just 1 point.
This is very similar. It's kind of same but different. We'll see a lot of these this round. Let's come to decline. Just very quick action replay. I want to figure out the order as well. So we started by a anti-Minnesota
fragrance of roses.
Here, instead of Rogozin,
decision right now. A very confrontational move here with c5.
I think she probably had to make such a move like this because Ali Reza's plan of going knight e5, otherwise known as the Pillsbury attack, is, with f4, g4, that was already lined up, ready to be served. But now with c5, that discourages any knight jumps. It also starts begging the question, well, Black has got ideas of going c4 as well, trying to do what Magnus was hoping. So I think we're in for a lovely fight here. And David, I'm kind of getting like Nimzo Indian, except white knight should be on e2 in that position, right?
So if there is an exchange of pawns,
The colors change, but my love won't fade.
Pawn position, the knight and f3 tends to be quite well placed. So,
With you by my side, I'm not afraid.
Pretty much a transposition to
The sky turns gold, the night grows near. But with you,
also slightly more active.
we'll dance until the stars take flight. In your arms I find my life.
But once the black knight comes out, there will be this decision time.
Sunset
Either black will capture white or she's going to have to take and play
under skies so wide.
Yeah, very fascinating. I mean, I would love to be in this position, but you hold on too long, then you're inviting Magnus-esque c4 from his game against Ali Reza. You were saying Pillsbury attack. I think after that game, we can almost call it the Ali Reza attack. The plant the knight on e5, go f4, go g4, got him an entire classical point against Magnus. Would become an attractive plan if Wenjun does go for that. We see castles, so we might be seeing that being played out here. If Wenjun decides to expand on the queen's side, the board gets divided into half immediately. Yeah.
She's not her style.
She's also not ready, right?
Objectively, probably not. Put it on the board. C4, and she'll probably go back this way. Let's say, back to his a6, try and get d5. Doesn't feel like she's ready to be undermined here. Maybe now as well, that Alaric idea is more forced.
You just don't want to block the center knowing that your opponent can attack on the side, and you've already done. And maybe we switch up the move orders a bit, and the bishop on d2 suddenly is beautifully placed for an attack on that right side. No, but I completely agree with you. I think keeping the tension makes maximum sense. Maybe you can instead, in our live board, we see that this is not looking great for black. White just seems to have a free hand on that right flank. Just go b6, get your bishop out. You could also think about just developing your knight to c6. I would be choosing one of these two options if I'm black here, either b6 or knight b6. When in doubt, take out your bishop.
Black takes on d4, symmetrical, or white takes on d5, and some small imbalances. But there, white bishop is a bit more passive. So I agree with one of those two, more she would choose style.
Well, the opening stage has been set, and we're going to take it to our very first break. When we return, we're of course going to bring you all of the action, so stay with us.
Found a box beneath my bed, tied in twine, pages bled.
Wesley, today you're facing against the leader of the tournament. How excited are you about the game?
Well, very excited, yeah. I mean, yeah, to be honest, he's running away with the tournament with 2 wins in the classical. So, it's a really crucial game. I mean, yeah, obviously I'd like to win a classical game at least. But that,
My final question, because all your games went into Armageddon, do you expect also today's game to go there, or you try to win the classic?
well, I'm hoping to win a classical game. That's my hope. I mean, it's very important. Yeah, I mean, classical Armageddon are 2 completely different games, so... But usually easier said than done. I'm happy to play. I'll just take it as any other game. But Fear's just doing really well. I guess maybe the quality of his games are not the best, but in time scrambles also around move 40 is phenomenal. I mean, to be honest, I really feel bad that he has to play with this injury. I don't want that to happen to any of my opponents. But he seems to be doing great. So.
Looking forward for the fight.
Yeah.
Alireza, it seems like nothing can really go wrong so far in the tournament, but does that build momentum for the next games as well?
Yeah, it's better to have as many points as possible.
That I wrote a lifetime back to you.
This 3-point system means that if someone starts winning a lot, they can catch up quickly too. Do you think about that, that you have to keep pushing?
Yeah, of course. I mean, somebody wins 2 games and it's already like a lot of points. So I like the system. It rewards the winners. I'm a big fan.
We're a big fan of you and how you're playing Alireza, so thank you.
Then, before you go to the game, we always stop to make some photos and do the autograph to the fans. That's very nice of you. Can you please tell us that boosts your confidence to make this?
I think it's just a way of fans are cheering us on, and it's always great to see so much interest in chess. So I feel like it's a good way to start, especially if we have enough time left for the game.
You play against Prague today with the white faces. Do you remember your previous game, classical game against him, how it ended?
We played a lot. I think recently results were quite fine for me, but you know, with him it's always a big fight.
Best of the luck today. Divya, our commentators said that you are a queen of Armageddon. Would you agree on that? And do you enjoy Armageddon?
I definitely enjoyed it. About the queen, I think it's too soon to say.
I have to say that you look stunning with this outfit and the hair. I just want to know, how do you usually spend your day before the round? Because we have here round starts a little bit later than the other tournament.
I think like 90% of the time goes into preparation and the rest 10% is trying not to stress out.
And Divya would like to know about your mom. You have her support here. We have seen her around you. If you can tell us the importance for you to have your mom here around you.
It's very important to have some kind of a support system, if not your parents, because the life of chess is quite tough. So especially after painful games, you need them, and yeah, it's very important to have them.
Best of luck today.
Bisa, I have to compliment you before you go in, because those are the coolest chess shoes I think I have ever seen.
Thank you very much. It's one of the favorites because they're very beautiful.
But how is that? I mean, coming in and having an outfit that you appreciate, things like that, does that help build confidence and that you feel you can take that into psychology on the board as well?
I'm not sure. I just want to look good.
And how about your playing right now? Do you feel good with the game so far?
Yes, I think this will be my first tournament, and I hope I will show my best.
Good luck. Divya, I just talked to Bibisara, who had these amazing shoes coming in, but it seems like you're actually beating her at her own game today.
Well, I haven't seen her shoes, but I'm sure both of us are wearing beautiful shoes.
That leaves me thinking, it does seem like the younger chess players coming up today, they do have a bit of an edge, a bit of an attitude, and they like to present themselves as well. Do you feel that resonates with how you see things as well?
For me, it's kind of stressful thing to do before a game, that I just get ready and chess is the last thing on my mind. So in that way, it is important, but generally, I don't care so much.
What we do care about is your play so far. It's been excellent. We're looking forward to today. Thank you.
And the barkeep starts to shout, I'll play one more song in the jukebox. Every steel guitar, every fiddle line feels like it was written for this hurt mind. One more song in the jukebox.
And we return to the Dakeman library, not your traditional library, because we have our 12 players just shattering the silence. This is not your average building whatsoever. It's not our average day 4 either, as the players have come to the board in fighting mood. We've had opening surprises. We've had a king going loose. We also have had a lot of nice games, and take a look at our beautiful 6-board view where we can get the full overview of what is going down. And I'm excited by what I'm seeing right in front. I see a lot of combative chess.
I love that. Couldn't have put it better. I think we're going to have a lot of dynamic fights here. We see that bottom row right now, bottom corner. Divya, who took down tournament leader Bisa yesterday in a clutch Armageddon, is playing against the 2025 Norway chess champion Anna Muzichuk, and she's going all out. That F4 moving forward, that promises to be a spicy middle game. Right next to that, Bisa with a 1-point lead up against a struggling women's world champion, a Queen's Gambit decline that is extremely rich depending on how the two players, whether they play on the king side or the queen side. We know trades are far away in that one. That's going to be a fun battle as well. Pinero Humpy taking on Jujana Humpy. Wants to score a win. I think with the white pieces, this is the day that she needs to make it happen with another very solid Queen's Gambit decline.
Queen's Gambit declines, and Wesley So against Alariza Fruja, that green board in the top left. That has gone down lines that we were predicting. Queenside castling from Alariza very early on. Gukesh against Magnus is a bit odd, I'm going to say, at this early stage. Black's Queen coming out, Magnus burning again, a lot of time on the clock. Not too many moves though, so we might jump into that one a bit later. And with the time out first try at the top right, that blue board looking very symmetrical, almost symmetrical at this early stage, very blocked.
Position of a tense there. And guys, we have not yet done our prediction game.
Let's do it.
Let us do it. So far, David is in the lead.
But with 1 point.
2 points.
And I was closest on the other day. I think it should be 3.
2.5 at most, but you still get 2.
I'll take the 2 points.
We really need to play catch up today. So, Jovanka, do you want to go first? Or David definitely doesn't get to pick first because he's leading the competition.
Every day, guys, but I'll still have to go last.
But he's just following the pattern, and I'm like banking on the fact that there will be a day where there is a bloodbath on the classical. So I'm going to stick with that, and I'm going to say, I'm going to steal yours. Yours is normally 4, so I'm going to go for 4 Armageddons.
You're going for 4 Armageddons, 2 decisive results in the classical.
Yeah. Are you going to steal David's 5?
I will go with 5. I'll take that away. I think once again, we only have 1 classical decisive game. Everyone takes it to Armageddon. Tomorrow is a rest day, and the players want to keep it solid.
Oh, wow. So my options are basically that all the classical games are drawn.
Yes.
Or the 3 classical games.
You literally have 3, David.
And he got to pick 5 every time and won it, and now we're just taking it away.
You took my hand and whispered, don't ask why.
We're stars in the night, burning so bright. I knew right then we'd be alright. With every twinkle and every shooting star,
I knew you'd be mine, no matter how far.
through every tear, every laugh we've shared, under the stars, we'll always be paired. Stars in our eyes, shining so bright. With every dream, we'll take flight. Through every storm, I've been far from home for so long, chasing dreams and singing songs. But now the road is winding back, and I can feel my heart attack. Homeward bound, I'm on my way. I've lost so much, but I'll be okay. The road's been hard, but it's time to heal. Homeward bound, I'll feel the real. The past is behind, the future's unclear. But I know one thing, I'm going back here to the place where I belong. Homeward bound, where love is strong. Homeward bound, I'm on my way. I've lost so much, but I'll be okay. The road's been hard, but it's time to heal. Homeward bound, I'll feel the real. We drove with the windows down, through back roads outside town. The gravel kicked and the radio low, hearts talking soft in the sunset glow. Quiet hearts on gravel road, no rush, no plans, just letting go. Every turn felt like we knew that love was in the sky so blue. Fields roll on like ocean waves. You reached for my hand and I gave. No fancy words, just that look you gave. Told me I was the one you'd save. Quiet hearts on gravel road, no rush, no plan, just letting go. Every turn felt like we knew that love was in the sky so blue. We're still out there in some old song, on gravel roads where we belong. Down the back roads where the rivers run slow, where the sun sets low and the wildflowers grow. I found a love, but it didn't last. slip through my hands like a country song. Oh, these back roads and heartaches, where love fades and the storm breaks. I still drive through the night, chasing dreams that feel so right, but I'm lost in the dust, and I can't find a way back to the love I lost that day. The barn is empty, the field's overgrown. The house we built now feels so alone. I still hear her laughter in the summer breeze, but it's just a memory fading like the leaves. Oh, these back roads and heartaches, where love fades and the storm breaks. I still drive through the night, chasing dreams that feel so right, but I'm lost in the dust, and I can't find a way back to the love I lost that day. Maybe one day the road will turn, and I'll find a place where the heart can learn. But till then I'll keep riding through the pain, trying to wash these tears away in the rain. Oh, these back roads and heartaches, where love fades and the storm breaks. I still drive through the night, chasing dreams that feel so right, but I'm lost in the dust, and I can't find.
Bell above the door still rings the same. That old diner hasn't changed its name. You walked in just past 9:02. My whole world turned back to you. You smiled like you did back then, pulled out the chair, said, "Can we pretend?" I laughed and said, "This feels surreal." But my heart knew it was real. Coffee at the old diner, steam rising higher and higher, bittersweet and warm like yesterday. In that corner booth where we used to stay. No one else, just me and you, and a love we never quite got through. You stir like you always did, talking soft about the life you lived. Said some dreams came true, some flew, but a part of you still missed the view. Maybe we're older, maybe we're wise, but something flickers in your eyes. A silent truth we both still know, love never fully lets you go. Coffee at the old diner, steam rising higher and higher, bittersweet and warm like yesterday. In that corner booth where we used to stay. No one else, just me and you. And a love we never quite got through. You touched my hand, said time won't wait, then left a note beside your plate. Same time next week, same old view. And I whispered I'd never stop loving you. I was raised on dust and diesel, daddy's boots and mama's grace, Sunday prayers and Friday bar rooms, living slow in a fast-paced place. She came round one Texas evening with a smile like summer rain. I gave her my last name and a six string. She gave me love and then the pain. Now it's just back roads and broken hearts, old guitar and midnight stars. I play the blues on my front porch swing, singing songs about what love brings. She's gone, but the memories start on these back roads and broken hearts. Fence posts lean like my spirit, tire tracks fade like her perfume. Every mile's a ghost I'm driving past in this beat-up Florida gloom. Now it's just back roads and broken hearts, whiskey nights and faded charts. I write the truth with a trembling hand of a boy who lost where he used to stand. She's gone, but I still play my part on these back roads and broken hearts. If I saw her now, would I say a word or tip my hat and let it burn? Some things are better left unsaid, but they still play loud in my head. Still it's back roads, broken hearts, rainy nights and old spare
voice that cracks, a soul that sings, of a love that flew without her wings. She's gone, but I can't restart, so I roam these back roads and broken hearts.
She rides the bulls with fire in her eyes, a rodeo queen chasing the prize. With every fall, she rises again. Her spirit strong, never giving in. Rodeo queen with the wind in your hair, chase your dreams without a care. You're the heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Rodeo queen, you'll always be. She's got a heart as wild as a rodeo ring, and when she smiles, the crowd starts to sing. Through the dust and the pain, she never looks back. She's got the fire, and she's on the attack. Rodeo queen with the wind in your hair, you chase your dreams without a care. You're the heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Rodeo queen, you'll always be. Rodeo queen with the wind in your hair, you chase your dreams without a care. You're the heart of the rodeo, wild and free. Rodeo queen, you'll always be. I've worn these boots through miles of dust, walked this earth and learned to trust. The road is calling, I can't stay still. There's a new path waiting on the hill. Old boots, new roads, and a heart that's free, chasing the horizon. Just you and me, we'll make our way through the thick and thin. With old boots, new roads, we'll begin again. The town behind us is fading fast, but the future's bright and the past can't last. We'll walk together, hand in hand, on these new roads across this land. Old boots, new roads, and a heart that's free, chasing the horizon. Just you and me, make our way through the thick and thin. With old boots, new roads will begin again.
Beneath the sky, fading gold, you swore we'd never part. Your hand pressed soft against my chest, a vow within my heart. Always your promise, always true. Guides me through the dark, even when the world feels torn. I feel you near my heart. Seasons change and rivers flow, but this I know is right. Your voice becomes my compass now through every stormy night. Always your promise, always true. Guides me through the dark, even when the world feels torn. I feel you near my heart. Always your promise, always true. Guides me through the dark, even when the world feels torn. I feel you near my heart.
I wonder where the tall grass waves, golden light begins the day. Air whispers riding on the air, brings me back to moments shared. Soft breezes on the plain carry whispers of your name. In each gust my heart recalls the love that still remains. Wildflowers bow beneath the sky, echoes of our lullaby. Though miles lie between your hand and mine, I feel you in the morning shine.
Yes, my heart recalls the love that still remains. The road calls to me, and I can't turn back. I've got a heart that's on the track. With every mile I leave behind, but the road's always calling, pulling my mind. The heart of the road, it's in my soul. It's where I go when I lose control. I'll keep driving no matter the cost. For the heart of the road, I'll never be lost. The towns fade away, but the road's still here. Through the dust and the rain, I persevere. With every turn, I'm closer to me, and the road's the only place I'm free. The heart of the road, it's in my soul. It's where I go when I lose control. I'll keep driving no matter the cost. For the heart of the road, I'll never be lost. Coffee brew and screen door swings. Sunlight wraps around simple things. The river hums a lazy tune. Birds are slow dancing with June. Sunday in the valley, soft and slow. Barefoot walking where wildflowers grow. Nothing but time and a breeze so kind. Heart at peace and love on my mind. Grandma's pie, the church bell rings. Laughter echoes from tire swings. By my side, a quiet smile. We stay here for a little while. Sunday in the valley, soft and slow. Barefoot walking where wildflowers grow. Nothing but time and a breeze so kind. Heart at peace and love on my mind. Let the world keep turning fast. We'll hold on to moments that last. Here in the valley, hearts aligned. On Sunday in the sunshine. Mists arise on dewy plains, soft embrace before the rains. Silent fields breathe out the night, welcoming the morning light. Silent fields at dawn, cradle hopes that carry on. In your calm I hear your name, softly whispered on the breeze. Footsteps leave a fading trace, paths that lead me to your grace. Every breath a sacred vow to find you here and now. Silent fields at dawn, cradle hopes that carry on. In your calm I hear your name, softly whispered on the breeze. You and I, by the river bend, no need for words, just time to spend. The water knew what we never said, carried our hopes where the wild geese fled.